it's finally come. My favourite tank, the Uwell Crown. It's time to meet its bigger brother. Okay guys, so here we go. We've got the Rafale, whichever way you guys call this, you know, call it whatever you want, it's fine. It's the new Uwell tank, the successor from the Crown, which you guys will know has been my favourite tank since the TFV4 first came out, and I switched over from the TFV4 to the Crown. I've never looked back, so I've got high hopes for this guy because you know, it's going to be my next one. I've already given my Uwell Crown tank away, so if this one doesn't stand up, I'm going to be pretty disappointed. But anyway, to the unboxing. Okay guys, so the box itself, it's not your typical, so like, you know how the boxes are with tanks now, where it's like everything looks like it used to be an iPhone box. So you got your acrylic sort of like top lift thing, and then you got your box with the magnets on the side. The Uwell guys have kind of like popped out something completely different, maybe following suit from the Aspire guys, how they've gone and completely done something different with the Cleato tank. But this thing is like a satin black tin, so you know, you guys, it's completely different to anything I've ever bought before. The tank itself was $29.99, so receiving it in sort of like a packaging like this, it does feel like you're getting more for your money. Fair enough, it's only like a tin, but you guys can hollow this out, maybe use it for something else, store your drip tips in, anything you want, but it's just nice, okay? Bright yellow, Rafale, I'm going to call it the Rafale. I'm not going to call it Raphael, I don't think that's anything what that's called. Bottom, bright yellow again, just your instructions, recycling. The usual Uwell logo on the top. And again guys, like I said, this is my next tank I'm going to be using. I've already given the Uwell away, the Crown, so I'm hoping to God this is going to be good, but I'm sure you guys will be sticking around to find out. Give it a tip. Okay. Oh yeah, really easy to get the top off as well. Like, I didn't know if it was going to be all stiff, but a little pop. Got your authentic sticker on there as well. I don't know if you guys can see that. Go to the website, link up to it, tells you if it's real or not. Okay, we've got the top here. Capture the king, just win it. Never heard anyone say that before in my life, but yeah, that's just the first time for everything. Okay. Oh, it's just like a little hello thing. I don't know if you guys are able to focus on that. If you want to pause it and read it, go ahead. But it's like a little hello from Uwell. It's kind of nice. And like a chromatic sticker. I never thought Uwell was going to be like a Viking theme, but you know, I don't mind these free gifts. I like these free gifts. I think they're cool. Okay, look at that. Stuffed in. Okay. Check it out, look. Instead of just being sleeved in with like that little foam, like, remember you guys, I might have had that problem with the Aspire Cleato and I tried to get anything out of it. It was impossible. These guys have really gone to town with it, and they're using little tubed air sockets, a little pocket full of air. Pretty much like premium bubble wrap. Okay. The Uwell O-rings, and the same type of packaging you get from the Crown. Mashed, like, you know, probably reeled off on some sort of stream. And there it is. Ooh. Okay, what's up here? Okay, yeah, these are the coils. The coils are huge compared to the original Crown coils. And, but yeah, usual condom on the top of it. I mean, they are big, man. You guys can see, make it out, so I can focus you. But that is pretty big. They do remind me straight away of the TFV4 style coils. Yes, you can see straight through there as well. I mean, I'm guessing the airflow on this is going to be crazy. I'm trying to see if you guys are able to focus in on. But you know, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 huge air holes in there as well. And what's this guy? This is the sub 316.5. So I think that's the stainless steel, is it? So stainless steel coil. 0.5, so I'm guessing it's preloaded with the 0.2, which I was hoping it would be anyway, especially comparing it to, oh, look at that, spare glass, which is great, handy. Fantastic they include it. It's a bit short, that one, actually. I don't know if it's going to be... Is it a shorter one? I don't know, we'll find out. Okay. I've got to say, guys, this is difficult to get open and into. Oh. There she is. Let's check it out. No, the glass is the same size. Look at the size of those air holes, guys. It's the first time I've even seen it myself. I mean, I've been trying to get hold of one of these for so long, and I've just not been able to find them. I've been refusing to order it online. Finally found a shop that sold them. But unlike the Crown tank, you can't go all the way around. It's like you get to a point and it clicks shut, and that's it. So that's fully open, which by the way is huge. And then as soon as you click around, oh, wrong way, that's completely closed off. So I don't know if there's going to be another, there is. So we've got two huge air holes on here. So as soon as we have that one off, exactly the same on the other side. Overall, already I'm liking it. There's the big drip tip. Check it out. Submit that out. Uwell written into the stainless or whatever it is there. Okay, and this is what we're going to talk about. These are the fill holes. Now I've kind of been like worried because I love and I completely rate how Uwell Crown do the top fill. Like really quickly unscrew that, fill it up, screw it back on, done. Never a problem. With this, guys, you've got to, I think you've got to like rotate clockwise. So we're rotating. Bear with me. There you go. Yeah, you see? It's kind of hard. I mean, that's weird, man. So you see the two holes at the side? They've now like dipped in, like gone downwards through the tank, so we can actually get the juice in there and fill it up. And then once we're done with filling, I think we just turn the other way, and then it's closed off. So I mean, I don't know how I'm going to feel about this really, because I would prefer to just be able to screw that off, but you're not going to be able to. I think you can bottom fill, but it's probably as easy as that's going to be. It's kind of like a step backwards, if you know what I mean, guys. I mean, top fill is the future, and if this is going to be a gimmicky top fill, I'm going to be a bit upset. You can see the sort of like the new mech they've got on, so it does like no spit back. So this apparently this goes through up the shaft and prevents like spit back by making like a vortex. But hey, you know, gimmicks in this cell. Look at the size of that coil sitting there. You can focus. I mean, look at that. Hell. Don't know what that. Hey, that's an O-ring sticking out, isn't it? I'll have to go and sort that out later on. Double check. Yeah, look at that. Brand new open. The coil's a bit duff. Crazy. Ah, look, it just seats back down, you know. Good job of check there, just to fill it up, didn't want it leaking. So again, the drip tip does not come off, so you are stuck with the drip tip. However, it's very similar to the old Uwell drip tip, so I'm happy with that. That was my go-to anyway. Just see if we can. You know what, guys? I'm not gonna. If you want to see like a full pull apart, check it out on YouTube, because there's gonna be someone who's done it. But I've been waiting for this for so long. I don't want to go ahead and wreck it and then not be able to build it back up again. So anyway, there's the tank. What else have we got in here? Instructions. Oh, here we go. Look. Anti-spitback. That's what I was talking about. How to set everything up. Coil. Top fill. Yep. All the good stuff. And the warranty details, packaging details. But yeah, so what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to chuck us back up to FaceTime. We're going to fill her up, and we're going to vape on it and see what it's like. Okay? See you in a bit. Okay, guys, so what we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to prime up the coil of this big brother Uwell. We're going to go ahead and see what it's vape like. We're going to use in this one is something I've not actually reviewed. It's the Charlie's Chalk Dust, and it is the Dream Cream. The reason I'm going to use the Dream Cream is because in the Uwell Crown, we've also got it loaded up with Dream Cream. So hopefully we're going to be able to test a little bit of a comparison, really, because I think some people who are going to go buy the Rafale are probably going to upgrade from the Crown. So, you know, that's why I did it. Hopefully there's someone else out there watching this thinking the exact same, and this is going to be something perfect for you to do. We are, although, using the 0.2 coil, and in the Crown we've got the 0.5. Like I showed you in the close-up, the Rafale, that comes with the 0.5 coil too. So if you guys like the 0.5 better, or your tank, your mod only takes 0.5 up, this is perfect. Couple of drips inside, and then what we're going to do is we're going to drip into each of these 4 holes. Just be on the safe side. I mean, there's been times when I've used coils and I've not primed them, and it's been absolutely fine, I'll be honest. But the Crown tank, that was one of the main ones where if you didn't prime it, I noticed the coil would burn out so quick. So, better to be safe than sorry. And it's not something I wanted to do, but we're going to try out the top fill. Air holes are closed. We've got to turn this is anti-clockwise, until them holes are fully down. Okay, and what we do is we just chuck our drip tip into there, and apparently just fill. I personally think this is going to be a disaster because my dripper is so much larger than these little holes. Okay. Here we go. Hey, it works. There's juice all over the top of it though, which kind of sucks. Again, I think this is a 5mm tank. So this could take some time. That's weird. See how that's odd. Personally, for me, guys, I think Uwell have just kind of made... Oh my days, what is going on? Tissue, really quick. That's not good, man. I mean, I've not wasted a lot. It's more the inconvenience of having to clean after you fill a tank. Like, I'm not going to fill that anymore because of the effort that was. So, already, we've not even vaped on it, and we've got a subjective con. It may not happen to you guys. But, like, what happens to the juice that's left in there? Does that just stay and go weird? God. Uwell, if you're watching this, if you want to make a version 2 of the Rafale tank with just a sole top fill cap like the Crown did, do it, because I would not hate you at all for it. And what's a shame is obviously the top doesn't come off, because it'd have been nice to see if we could maybe try and fabricate the old Crown top to fit this. Okay. She's cleaned up, guys, so we're going to go ahead, chuck on the RX 200, and we're going to vape on. Okay, 2 secs. Okay guys, there she is. She's primed, she's ready to go. We've had the problem with the top fill already. Choose a hole and stick to the hole. You know, like most of the girls in this world will tell you, yeah, stick to one hole. That's all I'm going to say. Because I tried filling from both holes, and if you didn't see in that little section, then it bubbled out as if like there's like sort of like a vacuum getting created in there, and it won't let the airflow come through to allow the dripper juice to go in. But it's in there now. We've got half, like maybe 3/4 of a tank, and she's primed, ready to go, and I'm excited to try this out. So this is a 0.2 coil. We are going to run it at my usual 75 watt, because, and I'm pretty sure this can go a lot higher than 75, but it's my perfect sort of, do you know what I'm going to do with it? 74.8, 0.9, just to piss someone off out there. So here we go. Whoa. As usual, first couple of puffs is it only tastes like shit. Everything I love about the Crown is already coming through this. The flavour's there. The vape production, personally right now, seems the same. I'm lying, the vape production's so much better. Whew. The thing is, I think subjectively right now is 75 isn't enough for this tank. You know, I think it needs more. I'm going to do it to 85. Holy shit, guys. I mean, I've had drippers that are worse than this. It's very, very, very... I cannot, like, put that across to you guys enough. That's very airy. The flavour's still good. Although if you guys like a bit more of a... like, sort of like a throat hit, this kind of, you know, gets rid of that. Although, we've had no spitback, brand new coil. Normally you get spitback out of brand new coils. This one is just a Dream Cream. That is so good, man. If you guys are going to think about upgrading from the Crown, and you can get over the sort of gimmicky, I'm a little bit knocked off myself. I don't think Uwell needed to lower themselves to a gimmick. Maybe they're trying to obviously jump on the bandwagon, show people that they're different. Personally, maybe if you have the unicorn bottles, that'll be spot on for there. However, for the drippers, which I don't know if you guys are the same as me, do you guys... At first, the dripper bottles were cool. Do you know what I mean? Like, you were spending so much money on juice that this nice designed bottle with a dripper top was cool. Although right now, I prefer unicorn bottles full stop. I always have. I think I always will. They're just so much easier and just cleaner to use. Refilling the bottles, bite the top off and fill it up. It's cool. But anyway, so what we're going to do is, because I'm ranting, we're going to lower that down to half airflow. And we're going to give it another shot. Wow, yeah. Still very airy. Again, the air holes are huge still. But the flavour is just there. There is nothing else. You get your vapour, you get your flavour, and that's exactly what you want out of a tank. 5ml juice capacity, I believe. And it is just a delight to use. I am so happy that I finally came across one. I've not said it in the videos, but guys, I've been waiting for this Rafale tank since it came out. I think I watched Rip do a review on it. Could not get hold of it. I was adamant I would not order it online because I like to be able to get the stuff in the stores that people can go buy. I couldn't find it in my local shops at the time, so I wasn't going to review it. But hell, man. Whew. We're going to lower that tank one more time. Now that is barely open, guys. It's both sides. Barely open. 85 watt. The vapour is just still... unbelievable. The flavour is exactly what I want it to be. It doesn't taste powdery, it doesn't taste like it's spit back, it doesn't taste like it's saturated. It literally is just everything I was hoping this was going to be, and I am really happy for it. I'm going to probably update you guys on the Tank Talk Thursdays about how I'm getting on with this tank. I won't be buying another tank for a while now, unless someone sends me one to review. I'll be sticking with this Rafale tank. And I'm going to give you a heads up on how it's going. My battery's running low on the camera, so I'm going to sum this up. Cons, top fill is gimmicky as shit, man. I don't like the top fill. I'm going to try it with a unicorn bottle next. Hopefully we won't have the same, but we can bottom fill, which is annoying, but, you know, back to the roots. We should all have to do it. Pros, the air hole. There's not going to be a setting that won't gel with you guys. If you like it open full, you've got the choice. If you like it closed shut, but still flavoursome and ready to go, this is the one for you. Available in silver and black, and this was $29.99 from the shop I bought it from. I will give a link down below from where you can get it online. But overall, guys, 2 thumbs up, a solid 4 out of 5 stars. If you want a new tank and you're thinking of updating from the Crown, go get yourself the Rafale. Stick to Uwell. I'm a sort of loyalist, so I'm going to stick with it. Until next time, guys, I'm Lou from Royal Flush Vaping. Keep on vaping. Okay guys, that was the video for the Rafale tank. If you're watching this again, you're probably a solid subscriber already. If you're not, click on the subscribe channel. I'm going to be doing Tank Talk Thursdays, and I'm going to be talking about Taste Test Tuesdays. We'll review different juices, and on a Thursday we're going to talk about a life story about me. The first one we're going to do is the first time I ever got high. And on a Thursday what we do is we fill a tank up, we vape through the whole tank, and when that's finished, so is the story. Okay, I'm going to throw up 2 old videos up top. Watch them, like them, share them so the world can see them. And if you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my channel to see more of myself. And until next time, guys, just keep on vaping.